Hey guys, the next lecture we're going to have on the 16th of September is Bobby Motta. Bobby Motta is one of my good friends. I met him like a few years now, and I can't wait for this lecture as I'm a big fan of mentalism. So, Bobby, are you here?
Yo,
Yo, what's up, man?
we're here.
We're
Long
here.
distance, but so close. So close, but so far.
It's amazing what technology can do these days.
Oh, yeah.
All
It's
right, so
magical.
let's hear it. In case you don't know Bobby, Bobby's one of the greatest workers. He has his own show. How long is the show now?
So the show is in its third season,
Jesus.
and it's a weekend show. So I do it every Friday and Saturday. We do two shows on Friday night and two shows on Saturday night. And right now it's at the pinnacle, and it's been selling out. It's doing really well. So that's been the focus of my career right now, is just those shows. So
That's great.
um,
That's great, man.
yeah, it's been great. It's been fantastic, and being able to perform constantly and frequently, and everything kind of switches in your game, and you're able to bring new things out and play with new things, and a lot of magicians from all over the world have come to see the show, which has been fantastic. I had Garcia there once. I've had, it's just been wonderful.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. I'm glad you're doing what you love, and that's great.
Hmm.
So, regarding your other table lecture, this is happening on the 16th of September.
Right.
I know that there's going to be a lot of mentalism, which I can hardly wait for that. Would you like to tell me a few things about it?
Sure, yeah. So these are things that I actually created more so originally for myself. This is stuff that I played around with. I'm one that loves effects that are super, super clean. I don't like effects. I've never been a fan of effects that are a little bit strange, or you have to second guess what's happening, and the handling. There's movements that are fishy. I think that's one of the things that a lot of workers out there seem to miss,
Mm,
and the magic becomes weaker, and it no longer becomes magic. It becomes a puzzle,
right. I know
right?
what you
So
said. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where when you see something that's really magical, you know it because you feel it. You're like, I just experienced what magic would really look like from our perspective. From a layman's perspective, they become believers. You know what I mean?
Right.
When they see something, they have that emotion thing that happens to them, but that emotion will be easily taken away from them if the effects is not clean. So the effects have to be super, super clean. So that's what I'm focusing on. Is one of them is blackmail, which I feel I need to share in this because it's been my puppy for a while, and a lot of people all around the world have used it.
Although
And
that was a published title.
it's yes, it is.
It
Yeah.
is, and so the value just goes up immediately just by saying that right now.
Yes. Not only that, but here is I think this is way beyond the price of the lecture itself, is because blackmail is a purchased item and everyone likes to buy them. But I'm probably going to give you guys a little insight on how to maybe even create your own.
Oh
So,
wow,
you know,
wow,
I'm thinking about it. I mean, it's not that difficult because it's a simple thing that you can get your hands on, but there's a way of doing it so it's right. So, I'll discuss that a little bit.
that's great.
Yep, and then we'll move on to a few other things. One of the things I really want to talk about is a peak. And the peak that we're going to go over is a peak that I believe every mentalist should use or should have on them and know the handling of, because it's something. All you need is your business card and a marker, and you're good to go. And
Right.
I personally believe it's the best peak ever.
Oh
Me and
wow,
Andy Nyman and a few other people like Ozzy Wynn, we all sat down, and I've talked to them about it, and I've gone over the whole thing with them, and I know that Andy loves it, and he loves my presentation for it, and the way all the little subtleties are. So we'll go over that.
that's
What
great,
else
man.
do you want to know?
Oh,
I'm here.
I know that you're also going to share some of your unpublished stuff that you created for other people, like consulting, and they
Hmm.
just left in your back drawer because it ended up that you didn't use them at the end.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
that's another great thing that you're going to share a lot of new stuff at the same time.
Yep, I'll come up with a few new things. I think there's a few things that I kind of haven't touched on at all, just because I wanted to keep it to myself. And it's I think it's valuable info, and it's something that you can go in your basement, and you probably have an arsenal of this stuff already. I'm just going to give you a completely different way of using it, something that you would never think of. I
Mm,
hope you haven't. Maybe you have, but if you haven't, we'll go over it anyways, and you can have a ton of fun with it. It's yeah, we'll do
That's
that.
that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. All right, I really want to thank you for your time, man, and we're all excited about that. We're gonna see you on the 16th of September. I'm just pointing it out all the time, just in case somebody's gonna miss it.
I can't wait.
I can't
It's gonna be a
wait.
party. I'm gonna come. No underwear. It's gonna
Commando.
it's no underwear. I'm gonna come commando. We're gonna set that thing up on fire.
All right, high five, bro.
High five.